My name is Stephanie Valenta. My program is Early Childhood Education, and I studied abroad in Belize.
My name is Ellen Pulukchu. I'm in the Business Management program and I did the China Study Abroad.
My name is Chris Heinmiller. I am in the Event Management program, and I went on the 2019 trip to Barcelona, Spain last January.
My name is Linda Dimity, and I am in the Associate Degree Nursing program, and I did the study abroad in Costa Rica in January of 2019.
What motivated me to study abroad is that my brother is in Bulgaria studying medicine, and it just seemed like a really cool experience to kind of get out of my comfort zone and study and experience a whole new culture and country.
Well, for me, I love to travel, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity to go over to Europe since I had never been. And Spain in particular, I have a background in Spanish, and I wanted to see the difference in the way they speak it in Mexico compared to over in Spain, and help refresh my language a little bit.
Well, there were a couple factors. One was that when you study abroad in Belize with the Early Childhood program, it counts for one of your practicums or student teachings. So I was currently behind on one because I started in the Early Childhood program a semester late. So for me, it was making up one of my practicums, and I just love traveling. So the chance to finally actually leave the country, which I had never done, was really appealing to me and thought it would be fun.
I had a friend tell me about the program, and when I looked into the program, I realized that one of the areas that we were going to be going to was Nicoya. Nicoya is a blue zone, and it just intrigued me to find out what those people were doing that made them live longer than everybody else in the world. So that was one of the most important things for me, was to go to Nicoya and see what they were doing.
The biggest highlight would have to be just being immersed in the culture and meeting all the people. The people there are absolutely amazing and super welcoming, and it was just amazing to be able to experience their culture and be welcomed into it with open arms.
What I really loved the most studying in a different culture is just the people themselves, and it's a complete different experience than what you hear in the media or through friends, just having friends from that culture, but actually being in that country itself and meeting different kinds of people, trying new foods and trying complete new things that you never thought you would. That was my favorite part of the whole experience.
When we traveled all over the country, and one of the places that we did end up visiting was Nicoya, and we went and visited a local family there, where I think they had 5 generations of family members living under one household. And they didn't speak Spanish. I mean, they spoke Spanish, we only spoke English, so we had like this communication barrier, yet they taught us how to cook, and they played music, and we danced, and it was just a cultural experience I could never get anywhere else.
For me, I'd say the biggest highlight was just getting into a different culture and just learning the way that they do things over there compared to here. And just everything about Barcelona, of course, is amazing. It's one of the greatest cities in the world. And just the culture in general, just taking in everything, is a solid 2 weeks for sure.
Study abroad is an excellent opportunity for people to immerse themselves in another culture. It also gives you a chance to build lifetime friendships with other people that are going. It helps you with communication skills and just life skills that you can use anywhere.
For any student at NWTC, study abroad is an amazing experience because, like I said, it really helps you get into a different culture, and it's very mind-opening because especially if you've never been out of the country, you're stuck in a certain mindset, and when you get out of the country, it really helps you open up and experience the different ways of the world, and gives you a more well-rounded opportunity and helps you become a more well-rounded student and person in general.
It's a good idea because it gets you out of your comfort zone, because you're in a completely different place and culture and everything that you're used to, and it's very educational but amazingly fun at the same time. It's just an amazing experience that you can't get anywhere else.
You try new things, you meet different people, you also get to tell future employers and recruiters that that's what you did, and it really sets you apart from anyone who might be applying for the same job as you are. The advice that I'd give a student studying abroad is just go for it. Get out of your comfort zone. I definitely wanted to go to a different country the year before, but that didn't work out because I was a little too scared. But China, when Terry Brown told me about the study abroad program, I completely went for it. I needed to get out of my comfort zone. I found out so much more about myself, and I got to experience a whole new different thing. And it's just great for your personal experience and an educational perspective too.
Just do it. Just go for it. Put all your anxieties and worries and everything about it aside, because I was one of those people. I was worried about everything and stressing about everything, and in the end it all just works itself out, and it's an amazing experience. It's one you're never going to get anywhere else.
Just do it. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, if you have a family, or if you don't have financial means. There's always a way to go. It's an awesome experience you're never going to get anywhere else. I went, I'm 47 years old, I was the oldest person on the trip, besides one chaperone. 2 chaperones were younger than me. And I have the friend I went with, she has 3 little kids at home, all under the age of 4. So we were able to make it work. And we both got financial grants through the study abroad program. So it was just an opportunity that we couldn't pass, and you should just do it.
Any student, I highly recommend to do it, even if you've never been out of the country and you may feel nervous. And I had traveled before, but I even was a little nervous, but definitely just go for it, because you will not regret it, and the people at NWTC are awesome and they'll take care of you, and you will not regret it for sure.